on Instagram. It's hilarious. He's always in Abu Dhabi and Dubai, and he's making making deals. Look at my cars. Look at my watch. This is my big watch. I got a bigger watch. Sometimes I bust out this watch. He brings in like a fucking suitcase filled with $1 million watches. It's like,
you don't think there's an opportunity to land a big punch on Floyd?
Let me tell you something about Floyd. This is what I don't like about him either. No matter whatever we say about him, and it could be true, but he's in that gym. He's a rat. He retired, but he stayed in the gym. He can't help.
Logan and Mike Tyson have raised questions about Floyd Mayweather's financial situation following reports of a disputed $42 million investment, with Tyson specifically expressing skepticism about Mayweather's stability. By highlighting his steady stream of exhibition fights and continued luxury spending, despite Mayweather's long-standing claims of extraordinary career earnings. Recent reports suggest potential financial setbacks tied to that multi-million-dollar deal, fueling ongoing speculation that his wealth may not be as secure as it appears, and that the former boxing champion could be facing serious, money-related challenges.
A great fighter, you know, he's a little too into himself. You know, he should be. I was the same way too, but you have to come to reality some way. You have to bring your head down to God. We're nothing to be ignorant. You expect us to be ignorant and arrogant. Look where we came from.
That's why I asked the question earlier about you mentoring fighters, because I feel like Floyd looked at you growing up like every other fighter. And the persona and the lifestyle was like, growing up in the hood, we looked at it like, that's Mike Tyson. We see the cars, the jewelry, the flair. Like you was a movie star. You was a hero.
I didn't see that.
Tell me, so like, what's the difference now from like your era to today?
No one was afraid of anyone. Everyone really believed they can beat him.
But it's a business, more business, it's more
absolutely.
money than everybody.
Floyd Mayweather changed the game up and when he turned into the pretty boy.
Yeah, that was cool too. But he had to get in that ring and fight too. He had to fight the best competitor. He wiped everybody out. And that's why he's who he is. He beat everybody. He beat everybody I thought would give him a chance. Mm-hmm. He's wiped everybody out. Nobody can even match him. The best. He didn't pick guys. He took the best.
Tyson commented on Floyd Mayweather by emphasizing that regardless of the criticism surrounding him, one undeniable fact remains: Mayweather is constantly in the gym. Tyson explained that even after stepping away from professional competition, Floyd never abandoned his training routine, describing the gym as his only real indulgence. He added that, while many athletes struggle with harmful habits, Mayweather's obsession is discipline, approaching his workouts with the same intensity as someone hooked on something they simply can't give up.
Even the guys I picked against him, he beat everybody, made everybody wrong.
Right.
And that's why he is.
Thoughts on Floyd Mayweather's recent exhibition appearances, suggesting they seem driven more by financial gain than pure passion for the sport. He explained that these bouts have no impact on Mayweather's official record and typically involve opponents who pose little real threat. Rogan added that although Floyd may not necessarily require the income, his lavish lifestyle might be motivating his continued returns to the ring. He also wondered whether Mayweather is fueled by the excitement of competition or by the rush that comes with another major payday, describing it as an addictive aspect of boxing.
I don't think this
return to the ring seemed driven more by monetary pressure than by passion for boxing, as reports pointed to mounting expenses and ongoing financial obligations behind the scenes. In an effort to generate revenue, he headlined a widely publicized exhibition against YouTuber Logan Paul. However, controversy followed the event when Paul claimed he had not received the agreed $3 million payment. Taking to social media, he accused the former champion of failing to honor the deal, igniting renewed backlash and intensifying doubts about Mayweather's financial position in retirement.
No points, right? Because it's an exhibition. So that's what's interesting is Floyd's making more money than anybody, and he's boxing people who have no chance of beating him, and he's doing it as an exhibition. It doesn't even hurt his record.
Because of the drug of boxing. Just
also
like
money.
Just like but I don't even think he don't need any money.
He spends so much money.
Yeah, but he don't need any. Floyd,
are you sure?
Yeah, Floyd good.
I bet if he's planning for the future, you got to keep it coming in if you're going to keep spending the way he spends.
Yeah, but I think he has a lot of other business interests that he can get money from.
Hopefully.
And not just boxing.
But it's the drug of getting.
All added momentum to the speculation surrounding Floyd Mayweather's financial status by sarcastically implying that the retired champion could be out of money. He challenged the long-standing perception of Mayweather as untouchably wealthy, poking fun at the idea that his fortune remains intact. Through those remarks, Paul hinted that even someone known for flaunting immense riches might be experiencing financial decline, further intensifying the questions about Mayweather's monetary standing.
You fight Floyd or something?
Yeah.
Did he pay you to lose? What happened?
He'd pay me. I wish you'd pay me.
How much you owe you?
Probably between 2 and 3.
Yeah.
You got it on you by any chance?
I have in Nigerian money. I'll give you 10 million in Nigerian money. That's about $1,100. So is that your only loss was Floyd?
No, I didn't lose. It was an exhibition. So there's no loser.
There's no loser in exhibition?
No.
So you both are winners? It's like a tie. That's not a good feeling. It's like tongue kissing your sister or something.
Hearing on the Pivot podcast, Floyd Mayweather was confronted about Logan Paul's accusation that he never received payment for their exhibition match. Rather than addressing it directly, Mayweather downplayed the situation, stating that there was no real dispute and describing the delay as a routine part of financial transactions. He framed it as a simple timing issue, suggesting the funds would arrive in due course. Still, his non-specific explanation failed to fully resolve the controversy and struck some observers as brushing aside the more serious.
Is bankrupt. At least that's what Logan Paul thinks. Logan hopped on the Walkway to Fight Club show, and when he was asked about being paid, he was nothing short of honest.
It's unfortunate because, same Floyd Money Mayweather. Surely I was going to get my check fairly quickly, right? And that didn't happen, so I'm sure it'll come eventually, right? I realized, okay, I'm being strung along. This is a classic, hey, buddy, you're the new guy in this industry. We're going to puppeteer you however we want. Hop on for the ride and shut up. Instead of shutting up, I make fun of him on social media and let everyone know that he doesn't have any money. I kind of joke and I'm facetious and I point the finger at Floyd. Well, I don't know if it's his fault. Maybe a little bit, but something tells me Floyd doesn't control where the money goes. Or maybe he does. I don't know. And I don't really care. I just
weighed in on Floyd Mayweather's habit of showcasing his fortune, noting that he stands out as one of the few athletes who consistently puts his wealth on display. Rogan highlighted how Mayweather frequently shares glimpses of his sprawling properties, luxury vehicles, and hyperist timepieces. In his view, Floyd seems to thrive on the spotlight that comes with that opulent image, leveraging it to strengthen his brand and maintain his larger-than-life reputation.
Logan Paul, he said you owe him some bread. How you feel about someone making those type of accusations?
That comes with the territory. Right. And you got to realize, when you used to getting, to them, that's real money. And I like YouTube because I don't mind getting a YouTube check.
Shit,
okay.
we getting a YouTube check.
Right.
This is going to be a big YouTube check.
Yeah, so, the money is not coming fast enough. That's why when they say money on the back end, as far as pay-per-view, it take a while. He shouldn't trip. If he feel like he done great numbers and we done record-breaking numbers, then I understand. Nothing comes right away. Just like I'm still collecting checks from fights 7 to 8 years ago. I'm still collecting checks. Why? Because I made smart moves and I'm my own boss. So they hate when the tables turn.
Right.
Look how many years they've been owing us money. But we don't ever trip. So now when the tables turn, they say, oh, you owe us something. Be happy with the biggest payday you ever got.
Pointed to Floyd Mayweather's heavily promoted showdown with Conor McGregor as a calculated business decision rather than a genuine return to competition. After previously stepping away from the sport, Mayweather came back specifically for that massive event, reportedly securing $100 million Australian dollars payout. Although the bout proved extremely lucrative, critics saw it primarily as a profit-driven move, with financial gain taking priority over any meaningful athletic test.
Tank Davis and blasted Floyd Mayweather and told the world Floyd over that rotation. I don't mean with that long money, I don't hear till you get that money back. Floyd lying too. Floyd, I've been out of town. I've been traveling the world for 2 months, but you look at Floyd, he ain't got no haircut or nothing, and he sent him there. And then Bill Caney said, oh, what account you on? Why we ain't on the Floyd Mayweather account? He said, oh, this is a guy account that I'm cool with, or that I know this his account. Why you can't get on your own account, Floyd? Not hating on Floyd. Floyd didn't touch a lot of money, more than I probably ever see in my life, y'all. But at the end of the day, y'all got to look at it like this. Ain't no 40-some-year-old guy who done made $500 million finna be out there doing exhibition fights. All right, then y'all don't know about it. He sold a Bugatti, and Bugatti don't want to deal with him before because he sold a Bugatti that he had and got more off of it. Floyd going through it, but y'all don't want to believe it. And I wish
certainty over Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s. A statement that he put $42 million into Manhattan real estate. In an Instagram post, he claimed to have purchased 6 apartment buildings on his own, describing it as the largest acquisition of his career. However, an investigation by Business Insider reported that there were no public records confirming the deal, noting that property ownership details for the listed buildings had not changed. The discrepancy has fueled skepticism about the accuracy of Mayweather's claims regarding his investment.
So your new contract, you wanted no extensions. That's one thing.
Yeah,
makes sense.
That's one thing.
Okay. What was one of them? The ability to box?
One of them was the ability to box. They said that wasn't an option. Boxing is dead. It's not possible. This and that.
Now, what does that feel like to you, knowing that Conor McGregor did it and fought Floyd Mayweather and made $100 million?
Yes, gentlemen, let's do this.
A bitch, nigga, that's that shit I don't like. Nah. Sneak this, that's that shit I don't like. Don't like.
As the highest paid boxer in history, amassed his wealth through exceptional boxing, talent, and savvy self-promotion. After retiring undefeated in 2017, he maintained an extravagant lifestyle, acquiring luxury properties in Los Angeles and indulging in high-end purchases. Despite his immense career earnings, reports indicate he has faced substantial financial challenges, including $22.2 million Australian dollars tax liability owed to the IRS. These growing monetary pressures are believed to have influenced his choice to step back into the ring for lucrative.
All right. Now, Floyd Mayweather Jr., there's a story circulating that Business Insider did talking about this $400 million property deal that he had been discussing here in New York City. But now, according to Business Insider, it's not what you think it is. They said there's no evidence there's been a sale of these properties. And it's 62 rental apartment buildings in Upper Manhattan. Here is what Floyd Mayweather had said at the time on a video that he posted on his Instagram.
I love bringing the people into my lifestyle, showing the people how I live. Now, I know you guys see me on a regular talking about real estate. Well, lately, I purchased 62 apartment buildings in New York City. And what I need you guys to do, slide over and check out the photos. It's not all 62 buildings, it's a few buildings, but guess what? All the buildings belong to me. I don't have no partners. And all the retail down low on my buildings all belong to me. Guess what? You can do the same.
Now, we're trying to figure out what happened, right, with Business Insider. So, according to another update, he did ink a $402 million deal for a Black Spruce portfolio. When he said that it was all his and no one invested, he meant no one was funding his part of the investment but him. And so, I think this is something where maybe he owns a piece of this or shares in it, but it hasn't changed hands because the majority owner is still the same owner that it was before. I'm trying to understand what happened with this, but I know there's a story that's circulating, so just putting it out there. Whew, it's a tough one. I'm trying to understand as a real estate person myself, what exactly he is communicating when he's saying that he owns this, because they're trying to make it seem like he doesn't, but what it seems like is that he owns shares of these buildings, and it's a larger, it's part of an investment.
That he earns $3 million every month, even suggesting that his income exceeds that of Bill Gates. While these remarks may capture public attention, experts familiar with boxing, finances, and pay-per-view revenue structures argue that such figures are largely exaggerated. Analysts have examined the claims and concluded that the numbers don't hold up under scrutiny, appearing inflated for showmanship rather than reflecting reality.
Money Mayweather up until recently didn't have any money, so Floyd is the highest earning athlete in his career, making over $1.1 billion. And after making a killing, he ended up retiring in 2017. However, he dug himself into a hole after making super lavish purchases like this LA mansion. It was so bad that he actually owed $22.2 million to the IRS, which made him have to come out of retirement to pay that back.
Has consistently emphasized that building wealth is a central focus of his life, frequently expressing a wish for his children to follow in his footsteps, both in boxing and business. He frames his primary goal as generating long-term financial security for his family. However, this relentless pursuit of money has drawn criticism, with detractors arguing that he places financial gain above ethics and that his focus on profit often overshadows values and genuine.
Floyd Mayweather says he makes $300 million a month, which is $3.6 billion a year. He makes more money than Jeff Bezos, Bill Gates, all of those guys. So I say all that to say this. The money that Canelo was looking for, they can easily come up with that money. Floyd Mayweather got it.
Well, listen, let me put it this way to you. If he makes what did he say, 300 million a month?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm 6'4" and 240. And I know I'm 5'8" and a half and 240. So there you go. There's no way. There's that. If he makes $3 million a month on his investments, that's a lot. $36 million a year. That's a lot. So I know guys that are worth, $500-600 million, plenty of them, and they don't make $36 million a year, let alone $300 million a month. So there you go.
His competitive nature was shaped early on by his father and uncle, both of whom instilled in him a relentless drive to push his limits. This mindset played a key role in transforming him into the dominant boxer he became. Rogan also observed that the same intensity is carried over into Mayweather's financial and business ventures, where his pursuit of success now seems focused more on accumulating wealth than on achieving athletic glory.
I believe in building generational wealth. Even like when my children, all 4 of my children are adults. And I told them, no more handouts. Because I feel like I'm hurting my children just by, I give them money, they go shopping, they put gas in their car, they party, they come back, I need money. I give them money, I buy them houses, I buy them cars. Told them, listen, if you guys go to school or you work in one of my businesses, then you can branch off, get your own business, and I'll put the money up to help you start a business, but I need you guys to take what I've already started and triple and double that, and then I need my grandchildren to come behind you guys and do that.
Mayweather frequently draws attention with his lavish acquisitions. From 1.8 million Australian dollars, watch to an extensive collection of hundreds of other luxury timepieces. While these flashy displays capture public fascination, they also raise questions about whether such extravagant spending is sustainable in the long term, even for someone with Mayweather's historically high earning capacity.
Boxing in terms of like how often you get hit versus how often do you hit the other guy, he's the best ever. The way him and his uncle and his father talk, I imagine they were always super competitive from the time they were young.
Yeah.
Like he grew up being they're super competitive. They're competitive about talking shit. They're competitive about all kinds of things. So it's like that hive, like growing up with that all the time, and the boxing.
Instantly seizes every chance to declare his status as one of boxing's all-time greats, often claiming that his achievements outshine those of any predecessor. This unwavering confidence has become a defining aspect of his persona. But his ongoing comparisons to past legends not only reinforce the Money Mayweather image, but also spark discussion and debate among fans and critics alike.
How much is it? $1.8 million.
$1.8 million watch.
$1.8 million, dude?
You're the first to see it.
That's insane. That
1.8 is high. 18 life.
That happy birthday, champ.
That's how we doing.
1 point. That is sick, dude.
But you gotta show him what he's saying.
Money green.
No,
Hold on.
This watch was made specifically for the champ, Floyd Money Mayweather. 101 piece.
One of one.
Money team.
Can we see it on him?
Yes, sir.
That one of one.
$1.8 million.
It's a one of one. I love that.
Stances have faced heightened scrutiny following bold claims from boxer Gervonta Davis. Davis alleged that Mayweather was effectively held in Dubai due to unpaid debts linked to his costly jewelry and luxury expenses. He claimed that the former champion was unable to depart the city until settling these obligations, fueling speculation that Mayweather's financial troubles could be more serious than publicly recognized.
I think I'm separated now. I don't think there's no boxer in history that has accomplished what I've accomplished. Not bragging or boasting, just speaking the truth. I take my hat off to a lot of legendary champions, that paved the way for me to be where I'm at in the sport of boxing. but that was their era, and this is my era. Had tremendous career. And we got young fighters that's on the rise, that's under our banner. The ultimate goal is to find the next Floyd Mayweather.
Gervonta Davis's claims that Mayweather had been detained in Dubai over unpaid debts. Leonard Ellerb, CEO of Mayweather Promotions, declined to comment on the matter.
Got this picture of Mayweather in Dubai that's going viral. Here's the backstory. According to Gervonta Davis, Floyd Mayweather is being held hostage in Dubai over unpaid debts. Boxing agent Rick Glazer confirmed Davis's comments by saying Floyd is desperately trying to work things out with Dubai's court system. And that's why my comment, blink twice if you're stuck there, on this post is getting a lot of attention. Mayweather still hasn't addressed the situation, so stay.
Mayweather stated that he was abroad for a 2-month period, while Gervonta Davis claimed he had been stuck in Dubai because of financial problems. This contradiction has intensified the uncertainty surrounding Mayweather's presence.
In my opinion, Tank is the best fighter in the entire world. And another terrific opportunity on June the 15th to go out there and show you guys why he's the top dog.
Just out of curiosity, bro, you said that Floyd was kidnapped by the Abu Dhabi folks. Any comment on that?
And again, like I was just saying, again, Tank's that guy. And for all the guys out there in the weight class and around the weight class, he coming to get each and every one.
What's your take on all of this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video.